Gonna be looking to move in here. Oscar gets himself established in the map. We've seen him playing that entry role so often now and so successfully, but it's not going to be the case here as Spoit manages to open up with the entry onto him, getting that first kill, and that's a good start for Rogue on their first defense. Does take a lot of damage.
As Flexi tries, I think, a hit and hope nade onto the door, might try and go through the breach pretty quickly as Spoit finds a kill onto him. Flexi pushes through, does in the end get a double kill, and there is space for Victus, but Kanto shuts it straight down.
Support on the Aruni just up at the top of library stairs there, so they're going to just basically hold on to each other's positions and try to keep each other safe. Spoit's going to find one onto SkyT. That is the entry killer taken down and leaves us now in a 4v4 at the halfway mark.
Spoit's played a nasty little position there, relying on the fact that there are no drones available. Hid behind the table, popped up, killed Flexi, and then pops up again and kills Oscar. I think we know why he was the hottest property that was coveted by multiple EUL teams in this offseason, because you saw it there, just how well he's able to just play off instinct and shoot.
I love a cheeky fadeaway. I absolutely love a cheeky fadeaway. Hit him with the shot and then drop down the hatch and off he goes. What a round, what a match we've seen so far from Spoit. He's come out big, 6-2 in the first 3 rounds.
For LMG, no doubt. Quick comparison, Oscar was playing Thinker but was only playing the Spear, not the LMG, which is kind of curious given how good the LMG actually is. Spoit's got himself all the way up into West Main, will have dining control very shortly. Yellow ping does come out, so he is aware there's a player in kitchen. Does some preemptive wall bangs, looks at the door, and this is a fight that might get taken very quickly by SkyT. In a 1v1, loses his life. Spoit making easy work of the player there. That's a lot of map control and fast map control established by Rogue. 1-2 for Rogue hasn't been too great. They've lost a player. They've not really gained too much in terms of map advantage, map time, but Spoit, he's found a massive kill there onto Oscar. Opens a window and just finds Oscar just lurking around in mezzanine, maybe a little bit out of position, but time is of the essence. Top floor is still not obtained. If they don't get control of top floor very quickly, and there's a player playing in library that can potentially play a very ratty position, they're going to really struggle. Wizardeni, he finds one back onto Leon, and Rogue, they're having a hard time at the minute.
It's going to be the player inside of dining, and he's not had the best game so far yet, Fresh, and he might just really need to hold on to that area.
Yeah, Spoit's just found a free kill there onto Skeptic, and we'll use that as a trigger to go in and take that ground for free. I think it was a bit of a throwaway nade. I'm not sure if there was maybe an early drone that said there was there. There was definitely not a yellow ping, but it's found an early kill. The attack, as you say, it will come from the front with a Kaid Claw coming through to try and trick it. And the Fairmite's going to breach open the front wall, so it's not the attack that we're used to seeing here. As Spoit does get another kill, but Wizardeni does get the refrag. Leon gets to try pushing into site, crying as well, and it's all going a little bit wrong for Victus.
Ideal, as you're saying, there's still another Victus player over on that side of the map. SkyT underneath. There's a lot of work to be done here. Spoit, however, he manages to get SkyT, take down that threat from underneath. That's the Nitro gone, and that's going to leave us now in a 4 versus 3. Rogue need to just gather a little bit of pace here. They've got stairs.
Oscar needs to be careful here. There's a player right next to him. It was Leon. Presumably
Leon needs to be careful.
I was just about to say, because I was looking at the overlay and I was like, where's Oscar? Oscar's currently on a flank, or he's somewhere in the other side of the map. Manages to get a free kill onto Leon, and he's now playing that game of cat and mouse that happened in the first minute with Spoit of chasing him again other side of the map. Crucially, Leon's dead, which means no breaches are coming in, but Spoit has an LMG. Flexi does manage to get taken down, and Skeptic refrags that, but is now in a 1v2. Play Wizardeni. He gets himself caught out in a lot of places, dying to angles that he doesn't know exist or that there's a player on. I think it's very unfortunate as Spoit finds another nade kill onto SkyT.
Unlikely this time as Crime manages to find Flexi. That's one of those on-site defenders taken down. Oscar gets one. He's going to need to find 2. Goes for the challenge. Can't get it, but keeps his life. Manages to find Kanto eventually with the headshot. But Spoit, he finds Skeptic at the same time, and that leaves Oscar now having to battle back in towards site, and he's on low health. There's a man on main stairs. It's Spoit. He's hungry for more, and he gets it. Eats him up, and that is going to be another Rogue round. 2 out of 4. 2 to go.
But if Bandit keeps himself over to the left-hand side and keeps himself safe, he will be able to trick this Fairmite charge off.
And he's got plenty of time to do so. Bandit is the perfect operator. There you go. That's one exothermic charge down. I wouldn't expect to see Rogue lose another one now. They should know that it's the Bandit because half has been electrified and then the other half has been electrified, so they're going to use the EMPs. That should be all they need. There goes the nade, and we get a beautiful view of it as Spoit manages to find the Bandit of Oscar, just over committing to the Bandit trick a little bit there, and he gets caught out with the explosives. Great start from Rogue.
So they need to take their fights with confidence confidence, but pick the right fights to take, because it is going to come down to these last 30 seconds.
5 versus 3 now as Spoit manages to get himself another on the board, and it's all falling apart for Victus as it's 2 versus 5, 1 versus 5. Could be a flawless round as Leon goes in and starts getting that diffuser down. Spoit closes it out with another, and that takes us all the way to overtime, Fresh. Entry, and they're going to want to continue that going. It has been Spoit that's been picking up a lot of those early kills. Cryan sees the man. He's on his Gemini clone. Don't be shouting at him to shoot. He doesn't have the option. That's just going to be a draw. Look at that from Spoit. Upside down rappel. Finds Oscar through the office balcony window. And that is going to be yet another entry going to Rogue. And they just look unstoppable right now on Chalet.
Wiserden thought he'd been misdroned, but that's great droning. Whoever was on that drone for Kanto to get that kill, that is excellent droning. They haven't sent the drone into the closet. They just saw a leg and they took the drone away. Pretend that he'd been misdroned. He'll stay where he is, and Kanto got an absolutely free wall bang off the back of it. I said Victus, they didn't need to give away early lives. Oscar, he's died to the same place he previously died to Spoit on that rappel. He's already died there before. That's twice in a row now, and you do have to call that out. Spoit's walked in, got himself another one on the main door on Skeptic, and it's all falling apart for Victus. Middle of a crossfire as Oscar, he's going to try and get a fraggy and get in. He's going to get a free kill onto Kanto, who doesn't have an awareness that he's there, but who knows he's there? Spoit knows he's there. He's prone next to the shield, gets an instant refrag, and crucially maintains the map control, but will now give it up, knowing that Rogue have wasted 2 minutes.
He's played some smart manoeuvres as Spoit like that. We've said it a couple of times where he's not overstayed his welcome. He's got his kill and he's moved away. He's relocated. He doesn't give his life away too easily, and it's just showing a good understanding of what's going on. Flexi going to spot out the Malusi of Cryan, going in looking for a challenge. Not sure if he's still available. No, he's going to have moved himself away, so no chance there for Flexi to find the kill, but no! Spoit does come through the door, and Flexi is lying in wait. Leon with a trade, though. That does well for Rogue. 3v3, 40 seconds left to go, and they could win Chalet here and now in overtime if they can get this round over the line. And every time that ticks by is another opportunity. It's another second gone that Victors don't have to work with. They're now opening up that top floor. They've got to get themselves in a position to support Skeptic here. He's just waiting. He's almost a bystander, Fresh. He's just waiting for that call that the cover is in place, but it's not going to come as Leon manages to find one. Deepek another. That's the diffuser down. That's Skyty out. That's Rogue winning Chalet.
That was a massive, massive comeback from Rogue there. Like they were down 6-2 and took it all the way to 8-6 on Chalet.
Absolutely, that is mega to remove the smoke, and admittedly, Leon, why would you expect someone to come pushing up at that point straight onto the vault cams? But here comes Spoit, a big 2K coming up storage, and that removes the blue threat really coming out of the side of Wild. They've lost Jay, they've lost Giesler, it's all falling apart, and 3 members left to keep the dream alive in this round.
Such a shame after the big start that they had, but Corey, he's getting aggressive. It's not going to pay out as Spoit manages to delete him from the bottom of blue.
Evened up, had to do a very slow crawl to get to that point, but Rogue have re-equalized things. Spoit, though, nearly having a run set against him, but he flips it right back onto Skeptic's head instead, knocking him down and putting the numbers back into Rogue.
He can swing on this. I don't think Cryan is going to know that he's here, and this is going to be a free frag for Skyty, but no, they're all going to drop in. Skyty's on the back end. He can end it all right now, but he's dead. So, my goodness, what a play there from Spoit. Leon, though, will shut down the rest of it. Rogue able to get it done. Round 6 will go their way, and it'll be a 4-2 at the half.
Ryan will finally meet his match downstairs at the bottom of white again, with Gorgona trading him out. Kanto, though, making up the difference.